And welcome back. You are getting a live look from our Storm Tracker 4 Skycam network of Mount Bigelow. Look at that. We still have a little bit of snow up there and some blue skies. If you do want to take a trip up to Mount Lemmon, though, this weekend, it might be your best bet. Right now, Catalina Highway is currently open to cars or trucks with four-wheel drive, but you still need to be safe. Daniel has more on those weather conditions, right, Daniel?
Yeah, it'd be a great time to go up there because as you and I were talking about during the break, it's going to be warming up. So people that really want to feel those cold conditions go up the mountain.
There you go, but be safe at the same time.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So the way things stand right now, at least at ground level, it's nice and clear. We're seeing a lot of drier conditions move in. And this is going to be a different view of the mountains from the Storm Tracker 4 Skycam network. Clear skies for a lot of us. Temperatures, though, are a little bit chilly out there. Even Safford's struggling to get over 40 degrees at the moment. Airport's sitting at 48, and you have Sierra Vista trying to catch up there at about 47. Both of those areas reaching the lower 50s for the highs later on today. The reason why we're staying a little bit cooler has a lot to do with the humidity at the mid-level. So yes, here down at the ground, it's a little bit drier, but we are seeing a little bit of that heat actually blocked by this water vapor that's moving over us. This will be clearing out and will bring way to some of the drier air down towards the south. Now, when the drier air gets here, we are going to see a big change in those temperatures, but at least for today, I still think we stop in the mid-50s with the way things are expected here over the next few hours. 54 in Midtown. I think an area like Saddlebrook might get caught up around 51, and that's going to be it for you guys. Looking over towards 3 Points, about 54 there. And if you go outside of Tucson, there's going to be some spots like Nogales at 55. You have Benson at 51. A little bit of variety. And again, just really depends on the humidity values at your ground levels to kind of see how things are going here. Ajo and Sells, I think, will be the two warmest, getting down to the 50s. So whenever we're completely dry later on, we're still going to be seeing temperatures falling pretty quickly. That's why I think we're going to be around the freezing point once again. Now, we don't have a freeze warning or a hard freeze warning for this evening, but go ahead and take those same kind of precautions that you have for the last few nights, just in case you do get into the upper 20s, which could happen to a few spots around the Tucson area. But if you're in Cochise County, it's definitely going to be in the 20s for most of you. The only spot I think that's going to miss it is Sierra Vista, but you're still going to be expecting the freezing point if you're outside. All right, so over the next 10 days, a few different things we're looking at here I want to go over. Again, 54 for today. We talked about 31 tonight, but this weekend is looking really nice. So 62, then 68. You're seeing a little bit of a warm up here. So that dry air is going to be here between those 2 days. 39 is going to be a low temperature. We're going to be getting away from the freezing point very quickly. That's really going to be some good news there. As we get into the start of next week, this is going to be your biggest change because we're looking at nothing but sunshine for the next 10 days. We could be as high as 70 degrees as early as Tuesday. So that's going to be the next thing we're tracking whenever we're done with these cooler temperatures. And as we work our way through next week, 73, 74 into Thursday and Friday, both Saturday and Sunday looking pretty good with highs around 70 degrees. But also look at this, the low temperatures changing up quite a bit too. Instead of being around 40 Angelique, there's a pretty good chance we're going to have lows back into the mid 40s. So it seems like if you really want to enjoy those cooler conditions, it's really going to be today and tomorrow, because then after this, we're going to have a pretty nice warm up.